Hi, everyone. So this is my final reflection and looking at the requirements for the reflection, 300 to 500 words. So let's start first with what I've learned during the clinical practice. It is really hard to sum that up in just one or two sentences. I think the biggest things that I've learned is that, gosh, you know what? It's easy to be a teacher, but it's really hard to be a good teacher or even a great teacher because there are so many aspects to teaching that you don't know about or you don't see when you haven't been properly trained. And it is really interesting for me that I've been working in schools for so many years, and I thought, oh, gee, I just need to do this program to, tick the box, but actually I know what I'm doing already. And I didn't because there was so much to learn, especially in the areas for me of differentiation and of classroom management. Having the skills to manage the classroom better than what I had been doing, and of course that's a continuing developing process. And then the differentiation both in instruction and in assessment, I think are two areas that I grew a lot in, and also I recognize that I need to continue working on that. So those are I think my two big areas of growth. Meeting tomorrow's learners is, again, it's not being stagnant. It's not sitting back and being like, oh, I don't really need to prep and I don't need to worry about this. And I've taught this lesson before and I could just rock up in 5 minutes beforehand and figure things out. Absolutely not. It is continuing to work on your practice. It's continuing not only to take PDs and work on things, but also put that time in to make sure that what you need to be doing for that lesson. I used to think putting those 4 or 5 page Teach Now lesson plans together were a pain, and I still think that. But an abbreviated version of those, especially with the objectives and looking at the differentiation part, for me, I think is a very helpful practice that I certainly will continue doing. So that is for sure that I need to do that kind of stuff to continue to meet the needs of my students. We do also have a lot of needy students, both behaviorally and academically at my school. And I think that's unfortunately the nature of a lot of international schools. And I think that making sure that I continue to, deliver as best of a lesson and an experience, a learning experience as I can for all of the students is really, really important. Not being a homeroom teacher, I'm a little bit less focused on their, let's say their standardized progress, the MAP testings and Cat 4 and things like that. But I do recognize that is important, and a lot of what I do, maybe not directly, but indirectly does influence how the students do on those kind of, learning and performance, bigger picture assessments. And also just making sure that they're developing their own learning skills, how to be a good student, how to function in a classroom, how to function with different teachers, because before we know it, they're up to middle and high school where they're going to be having 8 or 10 different teachers during their schedule. So just having that one homeroom teacher plus like 2 or 3 specialists is a bit of a luxury for them right now that I think we can take advantage of and make sure that they really know what they're doing, whether it's how to behave in a classroom, how to study, these kind of things. So that's where we are. I've really enjoyed doing Module 8. I was, as was most of my cohort, much more nervous about it at the beginning. But as it went through, as I started putting these videos together and watching myself on the videos, I think that certainly squelched some of my concerns, but also helped me figure out, yeah, this is real. This is what I need to be working on and what I need to be doing and how I'm improving. So yeah, thank you, Chinan, for your guidance and leadership in this module. I'm sure all the students will say that to you, but certainly it's appreciated from me. And I will see everyone soon in the VC. Bye-bye.